I should apologize for the late upload, but I got home from work at 8 p.m. ish, so I was just doing my devotional now, so I apologize for the late upload. Even though we live in different, we are not on the same, we're all not, me trabo la lengua. We're not all, me trabo la lengua. Wait. We don't live in the same, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se dice? On the same time zone. So yeah. And let me just tuck this in real quick, or not. And tomorrow will be another day of serving the Lord with all humility of the heart, and I'm looking forward to it already. And our daily verse is from chapter 12 verse 9 of 2 Corinthians. So context, a little bit of context first. Paul is speaking on this, and he's talking about his thorn in the flesh, his sickness, and he prayed to God to remove it from him like 3 times, but the Lord's answer is this. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly therefore will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. So the Lord did not remove his thorn in the flesh, because the thorn in the flesh is a symbol, is a manifestation that God works in him, and even though he has a thorn in the flesh, God can still use him mightily. Well, we don't know. Maybe if God, had God removed the thorn in the flesh, he would be prideful again. Or, we don't know. But the message is clear. God's grace is sufficient for Paul, even though he has his thorn in the flesh, and we saw it in his life. He even until his very last breath, he was praising the Lord. I have finished my course. He said that I fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. He has this kind of mentality, and his ¿cómo se dice en inglés? His anticipation of meeting with the Lord. So, lesson is, sometimes God does not remove obstacles, quote unquote obstacles, or maybe illness, or maybe problems, or maybe things that we find inconvenient, because he wants to use them to his own glory, and he wants us to see that as well. So I think that's it for today.